What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. This is David Mack, and I am going live right now. I am. I'm coming from biblically. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. This is really not the sermon that I want to talk to y'all about, but this is the sermon that I want to address. That is approaching the actual sermon I want to talk to y'all about. And I'm going to find it real quick. I ain't gonna be before you long. Trust me, I'm not those long-winded people that is going to address it. But I'm gonna give you my perspective on. Hopefully, you all can hear me. I'm gonna give you my perspective on what I feel about this scripture and this verse. It's talking about love. We all know about it. We all know what it means and everything like that. But I want to talk to y'all today about that love, right? And it's coming from, y'all give me a minute, I'm trying to find it. There we go. As I'm searching through the Bible real quick. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in for live and for playback. I really appreciate it. Um, First Corinthians, I'm going to read from y'all First Corinthians 13. First Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13. And it says, and now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Faith, meaning that we have to have faith. Hope, we're hoping. And then love, we love. But the greatest of these is love. Love conquers all. When I think about this scripture, I think about how over all that you've been going through, over the things that you have been facing as a person, faith, hope, and love. It's important that you love God first before you love anything else. It's important that you love yourself after you love God. It's important that you understand why you love, because love conquers all. Love is a great thing that will put you in a position to be a better person. I want to go back up to verse 8. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. It says, love never fails, but where there are prophecies, there they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be still. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. So again, going back up to the top, love never fails. Love will never fail you when you know what love is. It will never steer you away. When you know the true meaning of love for kingdom, that basically means that kingdom to me, this is just me personally, it's a sacrifice. That's all it is. What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice that thing for God? And God is trying to talk to you and speak to you on how to love. Love it. We all say love is an action, right? When there's love, there is respect. I was having a conversation, I was in a conversation on Clubhouse, and one of the questions that was asked was, can you love somebody and not respect them? Or can you not love them but respect them? A lot of people gave their input on it because love and respect comes action. We all know love is an action, but in the kingdom, love is just a sacrifice. So when we sacrifice things, we that means we put away everything that does not. We that we know is not beneficial to us and we sacrifice it, to me, it means it wasn't meant for us in the beginning. It wasn't meant for us anyway. It wasn't meant for me anyway. And so hopefully this makes sense to you guys about what love is. I just had the idea to really talk about this because some of us understand love. Some of us may not understand love, but we have to know biblically what love is. Love is not sex. Love is not what we think. Love is not boyfriend and girlfriend and husband and wife and all this stuff like that. Love is what's inside of us. We can't allow another person to love us or love me without loving ourselves. And that's what's important for us, to love ourselves before we love somebody else. Again, love is an action. It's an action. And it's important for us to love ourselves. When we also love, we surrender. We say, God, here I am. I understand what I'm going through, but I love you so much, and I'm here and I'm willing to sacrifice, and I surrender myself to you. So this is just my thought on this. This is just my thought of what love is, what it means to me, what the scripture, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13, what it means to me. Hopefully this will understand and get you all to understand what love is. If it's confusing, I try my best to not be confusing to you guys. I try my best to help you all understand what love is. And we know what love is. Do you know what love is? I know what love is according to scripture. Love is what we feel. Love is what we know. Love is what we do regardless of how we feel. When we do things for ourselves, when we love ourselves, it attracts people. So every day in our lives, every day what we feel, every day what we do it out of love, not out of what we feel, not out of what we watch, not out of what we see, not out of what we are available to. We see couples walking around holding hands and kissing and all that stuff. That's just showing that love. That's just showing security. That's just showing affection and intimacy. That's what it is. Love is not an emotion. Again, love is what we do. So that's my little spiel. It's almost 8 minutes. So I just want to share that with you guys. And hopefully this will help you all understand and help you guys know exactly what is confusing. Go back and read the word. It'll help you understand. But this is just my take on what love is. All right, guys. Y'all, God bless you. And this is the prequel and to the understanding what love is. So, yeah, have a good day. God bless y'all.